What's happening, everybody? I'm Ali Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is another round of total chaos. We're doing some MLB on this Wednesday, September the 28th. I've got three expert handicappers here with me today, and we're going to go over 5 baseball games. They're going to tell me if they're going over or under the total, and whoever gets the most correct comes back as the champ. Before we get started, we've got to like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We give lots of free picks out all day long right here on Picks and Parlays, so you guys never want to miss one of our free pick shows. And also, don't forget about our official sponsor, Caesar Sportsbook. They're offering up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts, plus 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. You just have to download that app onto your phone and then use the promo code WOODFUL. That's right, WOODFUL. All righty then, let's get this party started. I've got Terry Edelmann with me today. Terry from Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. You are the newest handicapper over at the Picks and Parlays site. How are you feeling about being on the show today?
I'm excited. 3-0 night on the show, or sorry, on the site yesterday.
Yes.
So my first sweep, hoping to keep it going, and we've got some good games to talk about tomorrow.
Yes, 3-0 on the premium plays. It's a beautiful thing. Sean Higgs, you beat Detroit Lenny last week in the NFL. How you feeling about coming back? You're all evened out, 74-2 now.
I feel good. Baseball totals have been decent for me on the year, 193, 144. So I think we'll be all right.
Beautiful, beautiful. Tim Earle coming in hot. You're 43, 45-3. You're so close, man. So close. How you feeling?
I'll probably get close to that again, but I'll fall a little bit short like usual. But no, I gotta keep getting myself something to do. So I'm gonna give myself to that. Yeah, chip away. It would be no fun if I just go 5-0 and just way back over 500 again.
I mean, it wouldn't be any fun unless we bet on them. Then it'd be kind of fun. But there's that. Okay, so let's get this party started. Terry, you're gonna go first. We're hazing the new guy, y'all. We've got the Diamondbacks at the Astros at 6.5 with Gallen and Verlander on the mound. Terry, is it going over or under that 6.5?
Well, it's Gallen and Verlander. I see this game finishing 3-1 for Houston. I think it's going to be a very low-scoring game. I think you could take the first 5 under. Normally, I don't like 3.5s. I'm assuming it might even be a 3 in this spot, but I think this is going to be a boring, low-scoring game here. This one.
Boring, and low-scoring. Sean Higgs, what do you think about it?
Well, if Terry's the new guy, he's going first. And I go last since I'm the old guy here?
Tim, what do you think about it? You guys are so high maintenance today. So high maintenance.
No, I'm not. I'm good. Now, you get Verlander, who's most likely going to win the AL Cy Young. And then you get Zach Gallen, who put himself in the race for a while. I just feel like 6.5 is just like really, really low. It did open up at 6. I will say that. It opened up at 6, moved up to 6.5. I could easily see this game being 2-1 by mid-5, and all of a sudden bullpens come in. And we've seen bullpen ruin Zach Gallen's games before. And I could see this one going over the total. I'll take the over. I'll probably end up going after Arizona at plus money with Gallen on the mound, but I'll take the over for the total.
All right. Higgy Smalls, what do you got on me?
Well, I wanted to go last because this is like my least. This game is so tough to do. I'm like, and now I got to be like the odd man to be. So somebody's going to be on the opposite side.
You're
so
the tiebreaker.
Yeah, and it's a tough one. Like, because Tipton, you got 2 aces, right? Terry said the same thing. Gallen's had an awesome August, right? I mean, a record-breaking August. Verlander's just having a superb year. But you know what? I'm going to go under here because, the Arizona bullpen's not as great. I get it. But if Gallen's going to go 7, right? Houston's been an under team all year. We've been saying this all season. Like, it's been their pitching and the bullpen. The bullpen they got a good bullpen, best bullpen. So 6.5. I hate doing it on unders like that because I don't like the 6.5, but I'm going to go under. I just think this is a, like Terry said, like 3-1, like 2-0. Why is it going to? No way Arizona. Arizona's problem is they don't have enough offense. So give me the under.
Yeah. Yeah, I was kind of leaning towards over because with 6.5, so I do like to take those over. But I mean, even looking at the trend, 68, 81, and 5 to the under for the Diamondbacks,
Yes.
57, 89, and 8 to the under for Houston. And then even in Gallen's last starts, it was 3-2 Dodgers and 2-0 Padres. So it's kind of hard to take it over. So I was with you, Tim, but I'm just not going to bet this total. How about that?
There you go. No problem doing that.
We don't have to
Don't
bet
have to
them
bet.
all. A's and the Angels is an 8.5 with Martinez and Lorenzen. Timmy, you're up.
Oh yes, two teams playing for exercise.
It's a soccer game breaking
out
out.
of you these days. I try to avoid just ugly games, but when it comes to it, why not taking over? You got probably some young guys coming up. You got Adrian Martinez, who's trying to get into the rotation. Michael Lorenzen had a decent year. But at the end of the day, you're going to get kind of like I don't want to say a bullpen, not a bullpen, but a batting practice. But these guys are just out there to have fun at this point. The Oakland Athletics, I guess they're trying to avoid 100 losses. They're at 97 at the moment. Angels kind of suck. I'm going to go over in this one. Let's have some fun in that one.
All right. Higgs, what do you have?
Yeah, I'm going on the over too, but more like for the different reasons here. So Lorenzen, he's been terrible last 7, ERA 6.5, 5 ERA last 15. So he's going to go 5 innings. He's going to give up 3 runs, even as bad as this offense is for the A's. And they're bad because part of me is like, wow, can this get over? Because initially I saw 7.5, and then I saw 8.5 like right away after that.
Yeah.
The series, these guys 15, 5, and 3 to the under last 17, 9, 3, and 1 to the under last 12 in LA. So a lot of under trends, which makes sense because LA's usually got half their team on the IL for their offense, and the A's haven't been good since I don't know when the last time they had a decent offense. But Martinez, 5 of his
played for him,
then. 5 of his 10 outings this year, he's allowed 4 more runs. So you know what? He's going to give up some runs. Why do I think we should have 6 runs by like the 5th or 6th inning, right? We should easily get that. So I'm going to go over the 8.5. I think it's going to be a 7-5, 10-run kind of ball game here. So I'm on the over.
I'm seeing it back down to an 8. Right when we started this show, it was at an 8.5. I'm seeing it back down to an 8. So this number is definitely moving around. What do you think about it, Terry?
Yeah, we all agree on this one. Martinez, in his last 3 starts, 7 earned runs, 4 earned runs, and 5 earned runs. Going 5 innings in 2 of the games, 3 innings in the other game. He's just getting hit. I think Angels team total will also be a look in this one. I think Angels are going to do most of the scoring. But I could see, like Higgs said, I could see this going pretty close to the total after 5 in this one. And then bullpens can always give up a few extra runs as well.
I can't believe this has come down to an 8, unless it just bounced out to an 8. That's crazy.
Yeah, what am I doing here? Yeah, that's what I have over at the site I was using to get them off of originally. So that's what we got going on.
Yeah, no, I'm looking now. I see some 8s out there too. So
yeah,
whatever. They got it. That's got to be based on the way they played head to head over the last.
Well, yeah, I was going to say with those 2 offenses, it's kind of hard to take an over just because neither of them hit. But these, like we were saying in your previous analysis, this is what they're going to do against these pitchers that they're up against in the situations that they're in. Okay, last one for I lied. I said we had 5 games. We only have 3. So I fibbed to the viewers. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But this is the last one. The Dodgers and the Padres, Urias and Musgrove are on the mound. It's 7.5. And Higgs, guess what? You're going first.
Hey. All right, I'll go. Listen, I'm going under here. Now, Urias, this guy, last year, 20-3, got, I think, no Cy Young votes. This year, he's going to say he wins today. I think it's going to be a dogfight. I like the under. He's got to have 18 wins again and probably not even sniff a Cy Young, vote. Last 11 games, 10 runs. Are you kidding me? Like, the dude just – he's good 6-7 innings every game, gives up nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Musgrove in his 2 starts versus Dodgers, 4 runs in 6 innings, 3 and 7. So he's going to be decent. He's pitched better down the stretch too. Like he was good, he was really good, and then he was okay. And also with the Dodgers, you don't know what kind of lineup you're going to get. Maybe you get a rest day tomorrow. They're as good as their team is and they're deep. they got 105 wins. They might throw a guy and be like, you know what? I'm going to sit out today. It's all right. Put somebody else in there. So that's a team as much as even when they win with pitching anyway. That's a pitching first team. So give me the under here.
All right. Terry, you're up. Over or under?
Me and Higgs agree on all three. I'm going the under here. Arias, but Musgrove too. He started off the year the best start to his career by far. Had a rough patch there for a while, but lately has been pitching well, more towards what he was doing at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
So two really good pitchers. I have to go with the under. I could see this being something like a 5-2 game, 4-2 game.
There we have it. All right, Tim Earle, what can you see this being something like?
I'm gonna go under as well. Yeah, Julio Urias has been great. Joe Musgrove had his Cy Young start to the year, got his contract, sucked for a while, and then kind of got his stuff back together past a little while. And they need him if they want to hold on to a wild card spot, because that's going to get fun down the stretch as well. Yeah, you could easily see the Dodgers rest a couple of players just because what do they really have to play for right now? Their focus is to get healthy and stay healthy into the postseason.
Yeah.
Padres are still fighting. So I do see this one being a competitive game. I definitely see this one going under though. But you're going to see a little bit more Dodger bullpen. I think Urias goes about 5-6 innings, and you get a chunk of bullpen. So going to go under in this one. Low scoring game.
Chunk of bullpen, just the old chunk of bullpen. That's what we got for you. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a recap, but I want to introduce you guys to these cappers so you can find their premium plays and their respective shows that are on giving you free picks every single day. Sean Higgs from Midday Money, subscribe to his channel, Winning Free Picks. Here's your little information right here. Higgs, tell the people what you're all about, where they can find you.
So yeah, Midday Money, 7 days a week, 12 noon Eastern. Me and Tim's there too. Ken, he's behind the scenes helping me out there. So I got Tim with me, but that's every day. Can't beat that. And we cover a lot of stuff. The Midday Money show is a lot different than other shows. It's not like, hey, we got guests down, we're talking this. It's just me for a recap of how well I'm doing, and that's because I'm doing well lately. So we'll say it's doing well. And then it's a free pick, free for all. So it's like, come on in, it's fun. Come check it out. Mr. Sean Higgs on Twitter. Give me a follow. You'll find it on there. And I'm pretty good at NFL so far. I have a good NFL and college football season to start as well.
Yes, indeed. And it's a great spot for you to ask questions. If you guys need to ask a professional handicapper questions about line movement or fishy lines or any little questions you might have, cruise into Midday Money. It's on noon, 7 days a week. Okay. Sometimes a little earlier on the weekends because football starts, but check out Midday Money. Tim is there. You can find Tim Earle at Bets Earle. Subscribe to the Earle Sports Bets channel on YouTube. You guys are doing a ton of content also. Tell the people what you're all about.
Yeah, every day, 10:30 a.m., 7 days a week. We go over the entire slates, even the garbage games for baseball. We'll still talk about for a little bit. We got we talk football on the weekends. Lots of content coming out, and then right around the corner, NBA and NHL, and our favorite season with college basketball is just right around the corner.
Yes.
I was already starting to look at November 7th towards all that, like 100-game slate there. I'm excited for it. Lots of stuff coming up.
Lots of volume out of you too. And like I was talking about before, Terry Edelmann, you've seen him on Total Chaos many, many times. He comes on my Morning Wood show, but he is now officially a professional handicapper with us at Picks and Parlays. You can buy his premium picks as well as Tim and as well as Sean Higgs over at the site. Find him on his show, Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. Terry, tell the people, how has your experience been? You swept the board. You were 3-0 yesterday over at the site. #1 capper for yesterday. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was awesome. I was really excited. Sweating it out, though, that when you have the under 39.5 and it lands on 39, you're going to be sweating it out.
Never in
when you're
doubt.
on the Blue Jays money line and it's in the 10th inning and extra innings, you're going to be sweating it out. They're not all 5-0 wins, unfortunately. Sometimes you are going to have to sweat it out, but 3-0 is 3-0, so I'm really happy with that. Getting Wild with Terry and Friends every day at 3 p.m. Eastern. Starting next week, we'll go back to our old time, 4 p.m. Eastern for the hockey season. Moved it earlier for baseball, but going to move it back to 4 p.m. Eastern as of next week. So make sure to tune in there. We'll be finishing off the season preview show for all the NHL videos, all the NHL teams, finishing that up. Had Detroit Lenny on today to talk about the Red Wings. So that was a fun show. So
How biased was that guy's picks?
Yeah, right. Red
You
Wings
won't be
win the cup.
surprised on his future bets. You won't be surprised on his future bets. It was a good show, and excited for hockey season coming back.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So those are our handicappers. You can find all of their premium plays over at picksandparlays.net and use the promo code NFL. It's going to save you 20% off. You can get plays from Tim and Higgs and Terry and put them all into your shopping cart. And then at checkout, use NFL and save 20% on all of those picks. All right. Kind of a big deal. Okay. So let's go through the recap. Diamondbacks and the Astros is a 6.5. Terry and Higgs say it goes under. Tim is going over. A's and the Angels is an 8.5. There are some 8s out there. Look for an 8 and take it over because they all agree that's the way that ball game is going. Terry's also looking at an Angels team total going over here because he thinks they do most of the scoring. Dodgers are at the Padres. 7.5 is our number here, and we all agree again. It's going under. Just too many points for those two pitchers. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Terry, welcome aboard. And like I always say, may the best capper win. Bye, guys.